Good morning, everyone. Welcome, and thank you for joining us for our special story time at Vroman's Bookstore. My name is Sam, and today we have Yuyi Morales presenting her new book, Bright Star, the tale of a fawn making her way through a landscape that is dangerous, beautiful, and full of potential. We'll be taking audience questions toward the end of the event, so please send us your questions by using the Ask a Question button at the bottom of the screen. And you can also vote for any questions you like, and they'll make their way to the top. Also, please consider purchasing today's featured book from Vroman's. To purchase a copy, you can click the green button right below the viewer screen, and it'll redirect you to our website where you can complete the checkout process. It's good to keep in mind that shopping early for the holidays is encouraged, and supporting your local independent bookstore is also encouraged always. But it goes a long way, and we're so appreciative of your support, especially in these times. So thank you for joining us today. And without further ado, let me introduce our guest. Born in Jalapa, Mexico, where she currently resides, Yuyi Morales lived for many years in the San Francisco Bay Area, where she still maintains close relations with booksellers and librarians. She has won the prestigious Pura Belpre Award for illustration 6 times for Dreamers, Just a Minute, a trickster tale and counting book, Los Gatos Black on Halloween, Just in Case, a trickster tale and Spanish alphabet book, Niño Wrestles the World, and Viva Frida, also a Caldecott honor book. Thank you, Yuyi, for joining us today and being with us, and to everyone at home as well. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the presentation.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome. This is my home. This is where I live, where I create. And today I'm welcoming you here so that we can be like friends, like you come and visit, and then we tell stories, we read a book, we have a conversation, maybe we even sing a song. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a message right here in the chat so that you all know that we can communicate here. If you have any questions, any comments, we can have a conversation if you type some words there, and I will try to read them and see if we can have a dialogue, have a conversation, so that you also let me know what you are thinking or the questions that you have. Well, today we are going to be reading a book that I wrote and illustrated. I like to write and I like to create images. And with those images and with that writing that I do, I make books like the book that we are going to be reading today. Today we are going to read Bright Star. And I like writing. So I was telling you that I wrote this story because I like writing things. I wonder if you like writing too, like maybe you like to write letters to your grandparents, abuelito, abuelita, your friends, or maybe you like to write poems, or perhaps you like to write stories, or maybe you like to write songs, or even movies. If you like to do those things, that means you are a writer. I like to do those things too. But I also love to draw. Maybe you like to draw too. Maybe you like to draw with your pencil and your eraser. Perhaps you like to paint with lots of colors, or maybe you like to do things with clay and modeling things, or you'd like to take photographs, or you even like to make videos. I like those things too. And when I make images, I sometimes put them in books like Bright Star. If you like to do those things, that means you are an artist too. And I hope that someday I might see the book that you wrote or that you illustrated, and we can also read it together. Today we are going to read a book that I wrote and illustrated, and it's called Bright Star. To read this book, well, you need to be ready for some words in English and some words in Spanish. I love Spanish. And my first language is Español. Yo hablo español. So I like to put things and words that I like in my story. So I put words in Spanish. And when I read the story, I can tell you what some of those words mean so that you know what the text says. Also, you need to be ready for seeing some animals. You are going to see some animals like this deer that you see here, but there are other animals that are not as easy to see. So see if you can find it there, if you can find animals. You need to be ready for a story that happens in a very special place. The special place is called the Borderlands. And the Borderlands is a place where two countries meet. In this case, is where the country of Mexico meets and the country of the United States meet. And in that part where they meet is called the Borderlands. Mostly the borderlands are desert, like the Sonoran Desert, the Chihuahuan Desert. Desert is a place that happens all through the borderlands between Mexico and the United States. And this story of Bright Star happens right there at the desert. And I have some friends here that are also going to be watching and hearing the story, and I'm going to introduce them to you. Here is my friend Jaguar, and she's right here. She's come because in the story of Bright Star, there is a jaguar. So she knows that, and today she wants to be here to hear the story where she might appear. And I have another friend. Here is my friend. Oh, watch out, careful. This way. My friend Snake. She's here. And she's also here because she knows that in Bright Star, there is also a snake, and I wonder if you might be able to catch that image where the snake shows. So I'm gonna put my snake right here, and everybody now is ready to listen to the story. I hope that you are ready as well. And we are gonna start. This is Bright Star by su servidora, yours truly, Yuyi Morales. And I'm gonna take the jacket off this book so that I can show you what's inside, and also it's a little easier to read. And here we go. Bright Star by Yuyi Morales. And here we see some animals. Some are easier to find, others you have to look for them. Child, you are awake. Breathe in, then breathe out. Hermosa criatura. Do you see how beautiful she is? She's a beautiful creature. You are alive. You are a bright star inside our hearts. Mira. And the word mira means look. Some things you can see, others you must find. And here you might be able to see some animals. Some of them are very visible. There is a turtle. There is the deer. Here is a grasshopper, a hummingbird. Some others are not as easy to see. Here is, in Spanish, we call it gallinita de Guinea, codorniz. There is an insect right here. There is a black widow here. There is even a cocoon here. So you search. You are ready, cosita pequeña. Cosita pequeña means little thing. You are ready. So let's go. Vámonos. And the word vámonos means let's go. And here you see this little venadita. I call her venadita because in Spanish we call deers venados. So she's a little deer. She's a little venadita. And you can see her jumping to join her mother so that they can start their journey. Oh no! What is that? Something is happening here. Look and listen. Be alert. And here is everybody alert, including the venadita, the little deer. She's looking at her mom for the signals of what to do next. te amo, corazoncito tembloroso. The words te amo means I love you. Breathe in despacito and then gently breathe out. Lie low. We want you safe. You see, this mom is telling her baby to be low, and very quiet, very still, so that they can see and they can be away from whatever danger mom has sensed. No matter where you are a bright star inside our hearts. Can you see what she is? She's hiding right here. She's very still, very quiet. And if you feel afraid and you begin to hurt inside, let it out. Shout it loud. No, she says. Let the world know what you feel. What do you think that she's feeling here? There are some broken plants, and here is something that should not be at the desert. Can you see there is a wall here? And many animals are right in front of the wall now, they cannot pass. The earth murmurs your story. We are here to protect you. You are not alone. Can you find the snake? Can you find the jaguar? Listen. And if we could listen to this page, what will you listen to? What could you hear? Maybe you could hear the wind carrying a feather. Maybe you could hear the rain falling down. Perhaps you could hear the cocoon opening and a moth coming out. You might even be able to hear the flapping of the wings of the bats that have come on. And look at them. If you look close, these are all mama bats. Some of them are carrying their babies already. Some of them are still about to give birth. Here they go. Sometimes silence tells you secrets. And you imagine a new story. You imagine the most beautiful world. You are a bright star inside our hearts. And if you look closely to the children here, you might be able to notice that in their clothing, in their colors, and the embroidery of her blouse, the animals that they represent, because they are representing an animal that is inside of this story. So if you have a chance to look at the book, see if you can find, if you can guess what animal each of these children represent. Now here in Mexico, where I am at, when we finish a story, we say something like this. We close the book and we say, y colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. And that means this is the end of our story. What do you think of the story? Did you like it? Were you able to figure out what Benedita was feeling? Like maybe she was curious, and then What do you think that she felt as her mother is telling her, like, you are ready? And Benedita is like jumping, like, okay, let's go, mom. But then there was danger. How do you think that Benedita felt there? And then when she's hiding, do you think that maybe she felt worried and she felt afraid, not knowing what was gonna happen, what she was gonna find? And then she finds this wall. What do you think that she felt? Maybe she felt angry. Maybe she felt alone because now her mom is not here anymore. And then she had to wait. And then it was morning again. I think that Benedita needs to continue her journey. I think that she still needs to find for water and food and the things that she needs. So she's going to continue her journey. And perhaps she needs to go also and find her mom so that her story can be the story of a beautiful world. Yeah. Many things happen in this story. You might be able to hear some noises outside of my house because my door to the street is right there. And then people come and then they sell things, or there are peddlers, people who are selling things, and they shout, like, we are selling this. And you might be able to hear them outside. I also even heard a dog. But I was hoping that we could do something together because Benedita still needs to continue her journey. She still needs to go to where she was going to find food, water, shelter, a place where she can be safe. She might even need to go and see, find her mom. So I was thinking that perhaps together we could make a song for Benedita. We could sing her a song so that she knows, this little deer that I call Benedita, she knows that she's not alone, that we are here, that we are here for her. And I was wondering if you could help me. If you have a few words to put in this song, you could type them right here in the chat and I can read them. I'm going to put on my glasses, see if you write anything there. I will see it and I could integrate it into a song for Benedita. So I'm going to bring here my jarana. This is a folk instrument from here, from the state of Veracruz, where I was born. And I love jaranas. Um, and this one is one I like to play. And I'm gonna make this song for Benedita. And if you can help me, if you feel like it, you can type a few words that you would like to tell Benedita. So we can tell her something that will make her feel better, that will make her feel safe, that will make her feel like she is not alone. Some words that will encourage her to continue her journey. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to call Benedita, and I'm going to call her just how beautiful she is. And we are going to do it like this. I'm going to do it both in English and in Spanish. Hermosa Benedita, hermosa Benedita, beautiful Benedita, beautiful little bee. Now I'm gonna start telling Benedita some words that might make her feel safe, accompanied, or just better. If you have any words, you can type them here, and I will read them and I will put them in the song. They can be in English, Spanish, or any language you want. So I'm gonna try to see what will I like to tell Benedita. I'm gonna tell her, uh, you are, I love you, Benadita, te amo, Benadita. Continue your journey, Benadita, continúa caminando, little bee. What about eat healthy, Benadita, come sano, Benadita. Eat healthy, Benadita, come sano, little bee. Another thing. Cuenta historias, Benadita, tell stories, Benadita. Cuenta historias, Benadita, tell stories, little bee. What else could we tell Benadita? Say what you feel, Benadita, say what you feel, Benadita. Di lo que sientes, Benadita, di lo que sientes, little bee. Hug your friends, Benadita, hug your friends, Benadita. Abraza a tu amigo, Benadita, abraza a tu amiga, little bee. What else could we tell Benadita? Be brave, Benadita, sé valiente, Benadita. Be brave, Benadita, sé valiente, little bee. Search for your mama, Benadita, search for your mama, Benadita. Look for your mother, Benadita, busca tu mami, little bee. Be alert, Benadita, estate alerta, Benadita. Be alert, Benadita, estate alerta, little bee. Because you know what? Sometimes things happen. And sometimes things happen that might hurt us too. So Benadita, if you're feeling sad right now, or you are feeling angry, or you are feeling alone, and you need someone, escucha, listen. A secret, un secreto. Something I'm gonna tell you. A secret. De me a ti, for you. I'm gonna tell Benadita something I'm gonna do for her. No estás sola, Benadita, you are not alone, Benadita. Te cuidaré, Benadita, will take care of you, little dear. Estamos contigo, Benadita, we are with you, Benadita. We will protect you, Benadita, protegeremos, little dear. You know why? Because you are estrellita en nuestro corazón. You are a bright star inside our hearts. And that's what we are telling Benedita. We are telling her that she is brave, that she can do it, but also she's not alone. So we are going to be there for her. We are going to protect her. We are going to respect her. We are going to take care of her. If you are feeling like that too, you should know that you are not alone either. Whatever journey you are going through, you are going to have people that love you and take care of you. That's a promise. So, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, anything you want to say, here Marta Ruta said, beautiful story. Thank you for sharing. I'm happy that you like the story of Benedita. Because it's not only the story of Benedita. Did you see that also there were a lot of other animals in the story? There were also children in the story. All of them are part of that story of Bright Star. And all of them are animals, plants, and humans that are in a journey and they need to be taken care of. They need to be loved and cherished and respected. So let's see. Anybody has any questions? This is your chance before we say goodbye. If you want to make any comments, um, I'm going to tell you that if you go to my website, which is yujimorales.com, I'm going to write it right here. You might find um, how to make the song of Benedita. If you want to write some lyrics for Benedita, I have there an image that explains how you can do it too, and even how if you play the ukulele, you or your parents or any of adults or even children who like to play the ukulele, I show you there how you can put your fingers in the ukulele. You can play the song for Benedita if you want. You can also create your own lyrics. So if you go to yujimorales.com, you go there and there is a place where you see more about the story of Bright Star, but also about other books that I have made. And also, if you go to the downloadables, you'll find a lot of other things. There are how you can make a little book with your own story, how you can make the song for Benedita, and other things that you might like them. And if there are no more questions, we might start saying goodbye. And let's see, Romance Bookstore. If you wanna come and just say goodbye.
Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful story with us. It really and you're the artist too, right?
I am the illustrator and I
Okay.
am the writer.
The art is so gorgeous. It's
Thank
just
you.
beautiful. I really loved the pages in between, even without the words, the beautiful scenery and the
Mm.
bats. So cute.
I love the
Thank you.
bats.
Yeah, I love them. And the hummingbird throughout is so precious. So
That's right. You know, the hummingbird among the Mexican people, the hummingbird is considered like the messenger. He's the one
mhm.
that brings the messages from other places to you, and sometimes they bring good news. So, a
Mhm.
hummingbird in this story is the one that brings the messages, and hopefully the messages of hope more than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. And I noticed your hummingbird tattoo
Ah,
peeking in the shirt.
yes.
Beautiful. Super
Thank,
cute.
thank.
I definitely caught the deeper meaning of this. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you, but I felt the message in that. That's even beyond a kid's book, but very important. So
Mm,
just
thank
wanted to
you.
acknowledge that. And thank you so much. For anyone here who wants to share this is recorded here and it will remain here. So you can share with anyone who didn't make it live. We'll definitely, once this is ended, you can catch the replay, which I highly recommend. I just saw someone else join us. Thank you for joining us. We're about to close, but when we're done, please rewatch from the beginning because it was very beautiful. And it will also be up on Vroman's YouTube channel shortly, so you can catch that there as well. And please purchase Bright Star at the green button if you have not already. It's a beautiful book. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing with us, Juji, and thank you for being with us today. And
Thank
everyone
you.
else, sorry, go ahead.
No, thank you to you and everybody who connected today.
Yes, thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.